Today's Tips du Jour mailbag question comes to us from Alabama. Robert, I am building a guitar for a client and he keeps changing his mind when it comes to bindings and purflings. How do you deal with this? Larry in Alabama. Well, Larry, give his money back and run while you can. No, I'm kidding. Well, welcome to my world. This happens quite often. I learned a trick from a Spanish luthier named Paco Chorobo, who just happens to be in here in my shop this week. We are offering a flamenco guitar bending class in my shop, and since he's here, I'll bring him on camera. We'll show him, or he'll show you, what he did in this case. He actually makes a binding that has, you can choose. You have purflings on top or different purflings on bottom, and then when the client changes his mind, you just turn the binding over and you're good to go. I'll let him come on camera and explain.
Larry, thank you so much for your question. If you are making custom guitars, one of the best things that you can do is to prepare binding in advance so you can show your customer the real result. And then, I tell you, they will be pretty sure of their choice. In this case, I have prepared a binding that has a red and black schema on one side and a black and white schema on the other side. This way, you can use this one as a double binding and you can show your customer, you can fit this on the guitar and show your customer the real result. Maybe he prefers the white, maybe he wants the red to go against a light colored wood, and here you have no limits. You can do several colors, you can prepare a lot of combination in advance, and this will help you to avoid wasting this binding because you only have a white and then your customer wants a red, or maybe your customer wants a red and you only have a white, or vice versa. So this is a very good idea to do, and I will show you how to glue this. Larry, in this case we are going to make a very simple schema that will work for both light colored woods and to go against rosewood or other dark woods on your sides. So all you have to do is lay down your schema. This one will go like this and this one will go like this. So take into consideration that you will need to wet one side of the binding of this purfling here, and then you flip, you put the glue here, and then now you have moisture on both sides. This is very important to avoid curling. So you clean this with water like this, put the glue here, glue your binding. It should be already at the thickness that you need, and then put the glue on this one and glue it here. And don't forget, with a wet paper towel, to add moisture on this surface here on top of this. When this is glued, I will show you now. Use a block and use as many clamps as you can, and try to space them evenly, because it's better to have a lot of clamps with little pressure than have very few clamps with a lot of pressure. Once this is dry, let it dry thoroughly, you will have a binding that has a white line here and a black line here. So you can use this like this and go against the light colored wood sides. Or if you have rosewood sides, you can reuse it with the white line, or vice versa. There is no limits here. So this way you will glue it, and then you will scrape off the side that you don't need. And that's all. It's very easy, and this way you will have one binding and two purfling schemas.
So Larry in Alabama, thank you very much for your question. Now you know how to make a true sample that this client can actually see. Black on one side, white on the other side, or whatever scheme you're using. And then when you install them, like Paco said, just go ahead and scrape away the side that you're not using. Now here's another catch for you. Once the client has decided, if you go ahead and put the same color on both sides and slice those up, you now have a center strip for your back. Happy building.